Hey everybody, this is Robert Vandervoort with Idera, and I'm back with another tip for you, this time on SharePoint Backup. I used to work for education, and one thing that we always had a big problem with was when teachers came back in the fall. They've been gone for 3 months, they deleted some stuff in the springtime, to clean up before they left for the summer furlough, but now when they come back in the fall, they need that for their lesson plan, or maybe they just really needed a certain slide from an old PowerPoint, and they can't remember what the file name is, or what they did with it, or when they deleted it. So they call you up with this crazy request of, hey, I know this is a big thing to ask, but can you restore my blah, blah, blah? And you don't know what the file name is or what day you're supposed to look at. And chances are all those backups are going to be out on tape somewhere, and you're going to have to call multiple people. A lot of people get involved to restore that database, to restore it to a test site, and to go through and see, what's missing and so forth. Well, I have a real easy way around that. So in our granular backup, of course, we're backing up sites and site collections. We can restore items. Well, we can also search for those items, of course. So what I would do in this case is figure out when did they delete it, right? If I know basically a month or a week or span or something like that, we can restore just those backups into our backup location. Then we can go up to File, Import Backup Sets, and then import those backup sets from whatever location that we threw it into, right? And that's going to be through your Manage Locations here. Once you do that, those will come back right back in here to this overview screen like they were never gone. So what it'll allow me to do is actually search for things. So when I go to my restore, I can type in whatever the name of that file might be, and it's going to find it in the list. Now once you find what day that file stops existing, essentially, what I can actually do, instead of trying to restore each and every document, which they probably don't remember the names of, I can just go in there and restore that whole document library. Now you say, well, that whole document library, what if there's changes to it and so forth? Well, one of the nice features about SharePoint Backup is that we have what's essentially a differencing restore. So if I see this file right here, all right, so the second is the last good copy that I have of that. I can go ahead and X out my search results. My set from the second is right here, Dunder Mifflin Backup. So what I can do is, based on what that told me, that's in Dwight Survival Guide document library, I can just drill right down into that site, scroll down to Dwight's Survival Guides, select that whole document library, and then I'm going to do an in-place quick restore. That quick restore is the differencing restore that I'm talking about. So what it's going to do, it's going to put back any versions that are missing, any whole documents and all of their versions that are missing, basically whatever the difference is between that backup on that day and the current production environment. Now, you say this could be chaotic. Well, if people just returned and that the last thing they did was to clean up stuff, then there really shouldn't be any issue there. All right, well, that's all for now. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks from myself and my colleagues here at Idera Software.